Hey, what's up, gang? It's yours truly, Ben Broadnax, man, and it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon in the Gateway City, and I trust that God has spared you one more time to get another chance at getting this thing called life right. And I come to you today, man, just to give you another political awareness. Of course, I want you guys to see my t-shirt. Of course, I'm supporting Jamie Tolliver for St. Louis County Executive for the August 4th election. And I'm encouraging everybody who's anybody that cares about change to support Jamie Tolliver. But I'm asking you to go to the election board and vote now, starting Monday. Don't wait till election day. As we've seen it all across the country, they pulling out all the stops to make sure that we're disenfranchised as it pertains to voting, with cutting the voting locations, changing the location at the last minute, and all of that. And as I look at, being a police officer for 22 years, being an elected official for 8 years, I see the things that needs to change. And you can't make change if you got the same players. You're going to get the same results. So if watching Mike Brown get murdered and laying out on the yard in the street for 4 hours in a 100-degree weather day doesn't bother you, then maybe Eric Garner getting choked to death for selling loose cigarettes on the corner. Or maybe it was Tamir Rice playing cowboys and Indians in the park by himself with a play gun. Or maybe it was Trayvon Martin on a journey just to pick up some Skittles and loses his life. If any of that doesn't bother you, then you can do two things. You can stay at home and don't vote at all, or you can vote for the establishment. If any of that I mentioned bothers you, then Jamie Tolliver is a no-brainer. She doesn't owe the establishment anything. She's not in anybody's pocket. We have a low-budget campaign finance. However, we believe that Jamie, Clark Atlanta graduate, working on her doctorate degree, is the answer if you want change. At least she doesn't owe anybody anything. She's not aligned with anybody. So she can go in and implement new ideas that's extremely inclusive to all the members of St. Louis County. Not just a few, not just the rich, not just the black, not just the white, but all. And I think it's our time, man. It's our time for change. We've been given little or nothing for so long. And if we go to the polls in numbers like we did for Barack Obama, like we did for Kim Gardner, like we did for Wesley Bell, we can help to break the chains, especially in St. Louis. So on August the 4th or beforehand, preferably starting on this Monday, let's go to the election board and have a party at the election board like we do for all these other parties that we see around the country. This time, it's going to count for something that's called change in St. Louis County. Of course, she doesn't have an extremely well-named recognition because she's been behind the scenes of politics and the movement for change for our communities, and she's big on education. So if you're rolling with that change, it's a no-brainer to pick Jamie Tolliver on or before August the 4th. The last day to register to vote for the August 4th election is July the 8th. Absentee is open right now, and it closes on July the 23rd. And, of course, the big day is August the 4th. We'd love to have your support for Jamie Tolliver as our next St. Louis County executive. Paid for by myself. And, of course, if you'd like to know more information about Jamie Tolliver, you can go to her website at www.jamie, Tolliver, Tolliver, the number 4, exec.org. Jamie Tolliver, 4exec.org, and find out more information to volunteer or to donate. Thank you guys. Enjoy your day. I love you, and we'll talk to you real soon. God bless.